What is up, XRP community? Welcome back to a banger video. I want to talk about some general crypto stuff, then get into discussion about FLR Networks, which had the massive airdrop for XRP holders just a day or two ago, and then a little bit of lawsuit news. Let's hop right into it. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit that notification bell if you like daily XRP and crypto content. So a very historical day for all of crypto. 14 years ago today, to whom Satoshi sent the first Bitcoin transaction. Just thought this was a cool story. The birth of the entire asset class. And 14 years ago today, Satoshi sent Hal Finney, which some people hypothesize is the creator of Bitcoin. I don't think he is. Sent him 10 Bitcoin. So there's your history lesson for today. And at the moment of making this, FLR is sitting at about 5.1 cents. Really quick, if you guys like talking about crypto, join my free Telegram chat group. It's on the screen right now. In the future, it'll cost money, but for right now, it's free. We almost have 200 members. The link to the Telegram chat group's in the video description below. So just a few days ago when I was talking about this on Twitter, FLR was sitting at 50 cents. But whenever a lot of coins are released onto the market, that's a lot of selling pressure. Now, a lot of people watching this video probably missed the FLR airdrop. You had to hold XRP back in December 12th of 2020. I'm looking at this right now, if I missed the airdrop, as a very good buying opportunity. Now, of course, I can't give you financial advice. I can't tell you what to do. But if I'm someone who missed the FLR airdrop, it was sitting at about 50 cents, and these were FLR IOUs. These weren't the real tokens. Currently, the price went all the way down to 3.5 pennies, and it's been rallying all day up to 5 pennies. Now, if you're believing in FLR Networks and what the utility behind the token can actually do, which is essentially uniting blockchains together, taking blockchains like Bitcoin and Ethereum, which typically cannot communicate with each other, and allowing them to communicate, if you believe in that utility, then in a year, 2 years, 5 years from now, this price point is going to be laughable. So I see this as a really good opportunity if you missed FLR to get into FLR. And there's certain exchanges you can buy it on. I have a link to Gate.io in the video description below. If you guys do want FLR. FLR does not pay me. I'm in no way sponsored by any means through Ripple or FLR. I'm just a believer in the network, and I understand the true utility behind FLR and the ability to unite blockchains that typically could not communicate prior, and now they can communicate. This was a big headline. The crypto market will see a bloodbath if Ripple loses to the SEC, Gasparino says. Charles Gasparino, he's a prominent journalist and a Fox Business host, and he's kind of been very outspoken towards the Ripple XRP community in recent weeks. And if you guys do use Twitter, give me a follow on Twitter. Links in the video description below. I love engaging with you guys at Drippy XRP. Brad Garlinghouse tweeted this out 54 minutes ago. All right, breaking news. He says, I know some may forget this fact from time to time, but as Stuart Alderati so eloquently said, the SEC can only exercise the authority expressly granted to it by Congress. And this is the head Ripple lawyer, and he has a op-ed, an opinion piece in Fortune magazine today. That's a topic for a whole different video. But the SEC can only exercise authority given to it by Congress. Congress makes the laws. The SEC does not make the laws. And in this lawsuit, what we've seen a lot of is the SEC trying to make the laws. And another quick piece of positive news for you guys. Here's a graph of the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Now, why is this important? So Grayscale is the largest institutional holder of Bitcoin in the world. And the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust is a way for institutional money, big institutional accredited investors, to buy Bitcoin without buying it as spot Bitcoin off the market. So it essentially gives them exposure to Bitcoin without them having to actually hold Bitcoin. And right now, just a week or two ago, you could buy a Bitcoin through the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust for half price off. I don't know if you can see this. I'll make it a little bit bigger. In mid-December, just 2 weeks ago, you could get a Bitcoin for 50% off. So why would anyone buy Bitcoin on the market? Why would any big institutional investors, cheers, I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. Why would any big institutional investors buy Bitcoin off the market when they can buy it through Grayscale at a 50% discount? Now, since the end of December, the reason I want to talk about this is we've seen the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust go back under 40% for the first time in a month and a half, right? And I've been saying this is when you know the bull run is back on. When people can no longer buy Bitcoin at a discount, then we will see another bull run. And it makes sense, guys. Think about it. If someone with $100 million managing a small fund can buy Bitcoin at a 40% discount, why are they going to buy Bitcoin for pretty much double the price on the spot market when they have this option? And they won't. Now, when the Grayscale, it used to be a premium. It used to cost more to buy a Bitcoin back during 2020 and early 2021. But since then, since the start of 2021, it's been a discount. So until we're back in these ranges again, where it costs more to get a Bitcoin through the GBTC trust, we're not going to see a bull run. So let's see what Charles Gasparino says. In his two most recent tweets about the Ripple XRP community, Gasparino paints a dark future scenario for the broader crypto market and shared his view on what consequences the industry could face if the SEC wins against Ripple. He wrote via Twitter, "Crypto community sees a bloodbath if SEC prevails against Ripple in the form of more regulatory oversight that will impact nearly every sector, including the exchange business, given Gary Gensler's desire to force registration of every coin but BTC." Now, this borders on the line of regulation by enforcement. Is the SEC trying to make laws here? Are they trying to set legal precedent? Because they can't do this. Gasparino was not entirely alone on this opinion either. Even Ripple has expressed in previous statements that the company is fighting not just for itself, but the entire crypto industry. And that's a great point. Ripple has even said themselves, this lawsuit is not just about XRP and Ripple. This is going to play a large piece in the puzzle for broader crypto regulation. Noteworthy is also Gasparino's latest tweet, which refers to the largest American crypto exchange. The journalist, Gasparino, asserts that Coinbase is already developing a plan to survive a regulatory crackdown. Let's see what he says. Coinbase tells Fox Business it's developing a plan to survive an SEC regulatory crackdown on digital assets using broker-dealers to trade coins registered as securities. Move comes as SEC case versus Ripple looms. SEC win could force coins aside from Bitcoin to register. Now, it's interesting. Why does he choose to say coins besides Bitcoin? And what specifically makes Bitcoin so decentralized that it's not a security? If you guys are new, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of your families.